Hello, my friends. I am at the Lake of the Ozarks and going to teach some yoga in front of this beautiful lake that is on my campground. So it's quite lovely. All right, we are going to start today in an easy seat. So just get your legs where you're comfortable. Get your eyes closed. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And again, deep breath in. Blow out through your mouth. All right, let's do a little warm-up. So we are going to do some head rolls. Let's start with going to your right. Come forward. To your right. Time to really relax our muscles. Think about dropping your shoulders instead of having them tense. All right, back to the center and let's go to the left. So forward to your left, back, side, forward again. Let's do 2 more of those at your pace. Some shoulder rolls. So go ahead and bring your shoulders up, roll them forward. Let's do a couple of those. Then we can roll them back. All right. And then we're going to come out and put our legs in windshield wiper position. Get your knees up and your feet on the ground. Let's just drop our legs over to the right and to the left. Right again. And left again. There's a lot of flies here, so excuse me if I'm swatting them away. All right, and I am going to come over to the right, and this time I'm just going to do a nice reach out with both hands and stretch myself. Try to see what feels good for you, where you want to put your hand. You can come all the way out. If you can just come here, that's fine too. And then we're going to come back up and do that on the other side. So over to the left side. Again, if being upright is okay for you, that's fine. If that's as far as you want to go. You can come down on your elbows, or you can come all the way down with your hands forward. And just try to let your body relax. It's much easier to relax when you're on vacation. So, lucky me. All right, so we are going to make our way up into a mountain pose. All right, so when we're in mountain pose, we're going to have both of our feet hips distance apart. Just stand tall, bring your shoulders back, head up. Try to reach your head towards the sky like you're a mountain. So we'll start here, then we're going to move into chair pose. Now when you're in chair pose, you want to get the weight off your toes. So you're going to put the weight back in your heels, and you can kind of tell if you can lift your toes up. It's a little bit of a balance challenge, but if you feel like you can lift your toes up, then you're doing it right. So that you want to keep those knees behind your toes. Okay, come into chair, come back up into mountain. And this time we're going to go back into chair. Again, I can wiggle my toes. And then go ahead and bring your hands down toward the ground. If you can bring your legs back up to straighten them all the way, great. If not, you can bring your hands up here onto your calf. your shins, I should say. If you can come all the way down or just touch with your fingers, just want to get those, keep those legs straight if you can, if it's comfortable, wherever you can go, just so you can start getting a nice stretch on those hamstrings. Okay. And come back up to mountain pose. All right, from here we're going to go chair, and then we're going to do a twisted chair. So bring your right arm, your left arm over to the side, bring your right arm behind you, and try to look behind you, then come back to standing forward bend. Then bring your left arm behind you, your right arm to your opposite thigh. And again, look behind you. For me, I get to see the beautiful lake. Hopefully you're getting to see something gorgeous as well. Come back forward into standing forward bend. All the way up into mountain. Okay, now we're gonna do mountain into chair. This time when we do twisted chair, we're gonna try to bring our right hand or our left arm over our right thigh and try to make prayer twist if you can. If not, again, just fine, just do what we did last time. Okay. Down into standing forward bend. Halfway lift this time. Back down into standing forward bend. Okay, now take your right arm, come over your left thigh, and again, try to do those prayer twists if you can, looking behind you. If this is too much for you, you can just be here. If you're not as far deep as I am, that's totally fine. Just do what you can. Just try to work those thigh and hip muscles. Come back forward into standing forward bend. And this time, come up again into mountain. All right, let's take a deep breath in mountain, all the way up to the sky. This time we'll go straight forward into just our typical chair. Okay, then standing forward bend. Halfway lift with our spine extended. Back down into standing forward bend. Then let's come up and move into warrior two. So when you're in warrior two, you want to have your heels aligned. Okay, you want to have a bend in this knee, but again, not over your toes. Arms out. Try to think of yourself being a warrior. So strong movement right here. Okay, look over these fingers. And then make your way back up so we can go back into standing forward bend. Come up into halfway lift. Again, arching that back. Down into standing forward bend. And then as you come up, we're going to move into warrior two on this side. So again, you want your heels to align, arms out, knee bent. This back leg should be just as strong as the front leg and holding your body up. Try to be a warrior. Okay. Then bring this leg forward, however you need to. Down into standing forward bend again. And up into mountain pose. All right. So we're going to go into chair, into standing forward bend, halfway lift, a nice strong back, down into standing forward bend. We're going to come back into warrior two again with that heel alignment. And my slippery yoga mat that's on this blanket so I don't have bugs crawling all over me. Even though there's an ant right there, I feel like I'm at work. All right, so now we're gonna go into side angle pose. So bring your left arm onto your left thigh, And then you're going to just try to reach up with your right arm and extend as far as you can. You want to think about stretching right back here on your hip. Get a good stretch there. And then we'll go back here to reverse our warrior. So again, we're going to keep this still bent. Bring back here. Think about extending through your left side. Back to warrior two. And then back forward to the top of your mat. Bring your hands down into that standing forward bend. All right, let's do that on the other side. So raise up into mountain. Down into standing forward bend. Halfway lift with a nice arch back. Back down to standing forward bend. Come this way for our warrior two. So again, you can just kind of move your toes out to get the spread you want in your legs to see what's comfortable for you. Really trying to bend into that front knee if you can. Got a little fishing boat going by. All right, now let's move into that extended side angle. So this is our side angle here. Resting your right arm on your right thigh. And then bring this left arm up and over. And try to get a nice stretch along the left side of your body. Okay, and then we're going to come back. Leave this knee bent. Go back into extension here. And then come back forward. Bring your leg forward to the top of the mat. Down into standing forward bend. Let's do that again. We're going to do put chair back in there and do a little twist in there. So let's come up to mountain. Get you into your chair pose how you can. Take your left arm over your right thigh. Your twisted chair. Again, if you can't do this, you can just twist a little bit this way or that way. To the middle with your standing forward bend. Back to your chair. Let's go to this side. A twisted chair to the other side. Water is so beautiful for me to look at. So again, I hope you have something good to look at too. Back to standing forward bend. Go into that warrior two. And then extend that side angle into the extended side angle. It's your last one, so try to get a really good stretch. If you want some extra stretching, you can try to bring this hand down. You can put it here, here. And then if you need to, you can push on this to come back up. To the reverse warrior, still sinking into that knee, and then back to warrior two, and back to the front of the mat. Down to standing forward bend, halfway lift, back down to standing forward bend. Go ahead and come back to warrior two. Nice and strong. This is our last one. Into our side angle pose, and then extended side angle. And again, you can bring this down if you like. It's easier for me on this side than it is on the other side. Don't be surprised if one side is easier or harder for you too. And you can use this elbow to help push you back up and reverse your warrior. back up to the top. And then we're gonna move down to the ground. So make your way into a cobbler's pose. All right. So we're gonna, cobbler's pose, you wanna get both of your feet together. Okay, let's start first, sitting up as tall as you can. I find it easier to do that if, instead of grabbing my toes, if I grab my ankles, I can kind of push my chest forward, lean your head back. Stretch and extension. Okay, and then let's come forward into a cobbler's pose forward bend. All right, come back up to cobbler's pose and move into staff pose. So you want both of your legs in front of you. And let's start first again with that nice back extension. You can put your hands down to push you up. I have short arms, so I can't push myself so high up with those. I have to kind of just use my back muscles instead, which I guess is good. And then let's come forward into a forward bend in staff pose. So you can put your hands here, 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 whatever works for you. When you're in these poses though, just make sure you're not doing something that hurts. You want to stretch to where it feels good, but not to where it is painful. And oftentimes I have to kind of move around a little bit to get the right position that works for me. So make sure you do what works for your body, because everybody's body is different. All right, we're going to come back into cobbler's pose. All right, and now we're going to do that a little bit faster. Try to get some movement going here. So we're cobbler's pose, staff pose, cobbler's pose. So many bugs. Cobbler's pose, staff pose, forward in your staff pose, back to cobbler's pose, and then out into a wide angle seated pose. Right. Then we'll come back to cobbler's pose, back to staff pose. Let's try a low boat pose, and lift up to a full boat pose. My feet are probably right in the screen. Come on, back down to staff pose. Do a nice forward bend here. Back to cobbler's pose. Right. This time we'll go cobbler's pose to staff pose to our wide angle seated pose. Here we're going to first come a little forward. So you can put your hands right here to hold you up. You can try to push against your legs to come forward. You can reach out with your hands. You can put your elbows down. Rest your elbows on your thighs if that helps. Okay. Just trying to get a nice stretch. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Come back to cobbler's pose. Back to staff pose. And back to cobbler's pose. All right, this time we're gonna come out here to our wide angle seated pose, and we're gonna do a little side bend. So you're just going to think about bringing this, put your right arm in front of your right leg, and then take your left arm and come up and over. Again, your target area is really the outside of this hip. Try to go, so you're aiming towards your foot, I should say. Okay. And then let's come back up. Do that on the other side. This one is not nearly as tight for me, so it's harder for me to feel a stretch. Come back up. Try to go forward in the middle. ultimately you would want to be able to get your head down. After 20 years, I can rarely get my head all the way down. But we all have different bodies. All right, so come back to cobbler's pose, into staff pose, forward bend in staff pose. Try to bring your head toward your knees. Grabbing hold here can really help you pull those elbows down and get your head closer if you can do that. Come back to cobbler's pose. This time we're gonna go out into this wide angle seated fold. And we're going to turn our body toward the right side and try to lean forward on this leg. So you can only go here, that's fine. Just you can use this to help twist you a little bit. You can use your arms to get that twisting motion. Then you can come forward and do a single legged forward bend. Trying again. Touch your nose to your knee. And then let's come back into the center. And then head over to the right. Again, use your arms to help you twist. And then come down over your leg, trying to bring your nose to your knee if you can. If you cannot, you can use these hands here. You can try to just reach for your toes. You can use your leg and pull yourself forward with that. Nice stretch there. Back to the center. And then back to cobbler's pose. Okay. This time we're going to go forward to our staff pose. Come forward into forward bend in staff pose. Back to cobbler's pose. Out to our wide angle seated pose. And this time we're going to do a little bit of a twist with it. So you're going to think about revolving it a little. So you're going to try to grab hold here. And then you're going to think about bringing your arm up so that you're looking at the sky or the ceiling if you're in your house. So for me, I can grab hold of this foot, so I use that to help me twist. But you can just reach back with this hand if you can't make that reach. And use this elbow to help twist you. Come back up, down in the center. And let's do that on the other side. So again, bring that left arm in with your elbow. Bring your right arm up. You can get over here and reach. That'll give you some torque to look toward the sky. And again, that feels really good back in these hips, your lower back. Get you a nice stretch that you normally wouldn't get from everyday life. All right, come back into the middle and back into cobbler's pose. All right, so I'm going to turn this because otherwise I do not think you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So I'll just go at a bit of an angle. So now we are going to make our way back into supine. So go ahead and drop your body down. Okay. And the sun is on me now. That's lovely. Go ahead and bring your knees into your chest. Okay. And then we're going to just put our arms out to our side and let our knees just fall to the side. If they cannot go all the way down, that's totally okay. You can use your left hand to push your left leg down toward the ground. Might hear a little bit of cracking through here, depending on how old you are. Stretch there. And then let's bring those back to the center. And then let's go to the other side. Arm out, pushing down. And again, if gravity is just helping you bring these down, that's totally acceptable too. If you're still up here in the air, you're still getting a nice stretch here. And gravity's helping you do it without you having to push too much. Feel good. Come back up here. This time we're just gonna bring one leg up, so let's go with your left leg first. So you're gonna wanna try to bring it as close as you can. If you're only getting here, that's totally fine. I started way out here, so this gets better with more stretching. Bring it here. And then you're gonna take this leg over to the side. You're gonna try to keep this one down because you're, again, targeting this hip area. And if you rotate the bottom one too much, you won't get that stretch. Now, if you're able to touch your toes, and you want to, you can grab hold of this toe and bring it out to the side. That stretches it a little bit more back here. For me, I really want the stretch here, so I'm not going to do that. But again, you can push down on this thigh to help you get some stretching if you want. Let's bring that back up. Put it back down. Let's do your right leg. So up. Give it a nice pull towards you if you can. Bringing my back up, you can do that as well. I'm mostly doing it because the sun's in my eyes. All right, so you're gonna take this over to the side. And again, try to keep that left leg where it was so that you're getting a nice stretch here. And then come back up to the middle. So this time we're gonna take your right leg over your left leg and drop him out to the side. If you can push down on that, great. You'll feel that's going to be even a little bit more in your glute booty area. A nice stretch back there. Come back to the center, both knees in. Drop this down. Now twist this one around. So when you're here, you can look at the opposite arm, and that's going to help you get even more of a torque and twist in your hips and booty area. Oh, I could stay here all day because that one's tight. All right, back to the center. And then let's make our way back up to sitting. All right, so now we are going to do our log stacking pose. So if that is not possible for you, so I'll show you that one, but if you need to stay here, you can do that. We're going to be stacking these legs on top of each other, but if you can get one down and you can only get it here, 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 you want to think about two logs stacking on top of the other. So we're going to start with this left leg on top. Okay, and again, put your hands behind you. Do some nice extension. Bring your head back. And then come on forward. Drop your elbows down. I feel like I get a nice stretch with my palms up when I'm doing this. You can also turn your palms down. You can also, if you're up here on your fingers and that's as far as your body wants to go, that's comfortable, stay here, that's totally fine. You just have to listen to your body because everybody's body's different. Okay. Here. All right, and then when we come back up, we're gonna take our left hand, put it on our right knee, put your right hand behind you. Feel that through here, through your hips. Really stretches your whole trunk. All right, come back in and let's take those legs apart. Now you can take your right leg on top of your left leg, your log stacking pose. And again, hands behind you. Go ahead and extend. Chest out, and then come forward. And you can start right here, or put your hands here. This one's my favorite, although it took me a long time to get here. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and try to just sink into it wherever you may be. hand on your left knee. Put your left hand behind you. And hopefully see something beautiful like I am. So now you want to come back to center, and then you can lie down and make yourself comfortable for Shavasana. So whatever works for you. If you're more comfortable in a seated posture, you can do that as well. I'm going to stay seated, mostly because I'm a little scared of bugs crawling on me that I won't see coming. All right, so put your hands in a comfortable position. Try to just tell your whole body to relax as you take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Try to let everything go. Just let yourself sink. If you're having a hard time staying with your focus on just relaxing, try to focus on your breath. So if you have longer to do Shavasana, please feel free to do so. Just give yourself some relaxing time this morning or afternoon or whenever you might be watching this. And just enjoy and relax.